Hey guys, DiabloManDan here. In this video, I want to give you some thoughts on changes to the Whirlwind Sprint build and also the new monster power system that are currently on the 105 PTR realm. First, we're going to kind of go over my gear as of right now, and then we'll hit the monster power stuff here in a little bit. First, right now, my damage is only right at 69,000. That's with this one-handed mace as my main hand. And a lot of people have been wondering if the sprint changes, the proc coefficients will actually impact them being able to play the sprint barb efficiently in the new pack. I've done a little bit of testing, haven't done tons and tons of testing, but from what I tested, you're going to be just fine, really. Now, my gear, some people might consider my gear pretty good, and kind of I've paid quite a bit of gold to get these items, but I still don't consider myself someone that has godly gear. I just got some okay stuff. The most expensive pieces I have is probably my Immortal Kings chest and stuff, and even all these pieces aren't all that good. So, you know, you can take it with a grain of salt, take it with whatever you like. Okay, but I've actually killed. You can see up here it shows the monster power, so Inferno 10, and I just actually killed DiabloManDan. I was trying something a little bit. I've been running with Animosity as my passive skill. I totally got rid of that. And you can see right now I'm using a one-handed mace instead of a mighty weapon. And I wanted to see if I could keep the Fury up while I was killing DiabloManDan. Now, he's usually not a good person to, a good boss, or actually good mob in the game to really test this on. That's pretty much because all your tornadoes are going to hit him all the time. There's not a lot of movement on his part. He just kind of stands there and you just go circles around him. But it did kind of give me an idea of how bad the Fury regeneration has gotten. Now, there was a couple times where my Fury actually dipped way down, and I ran out of Fury just twice on DiabloManDan. One of the times was kind of in a middle of a rubber band, so I'm not really going to count that all that much. But the other time was completely legit. Now, I did not experience that at all with using Animosity instead of Tough as Nails. Where is it? There it is. I've been using that a lot. And I also have in my stash, I bought a cheap Blade of the Warlord on the real servers before I came over here, and I've been using that. You can see my damage drops way down to 49k, but you know, it just takes, in Monster Power 10 it takes forever to kill anything. So at 49k, I mean, I was fighting a keyholder, and I'll probably post that video up on YouTube as well. Just trying out Monster Power 10 for the first time in Act 3, and it took forever. But I did not run out of Fury at all, and I was running with the mighty weapon, my main hand, and Animosity. Those two things are probably going to be required just a little bit more if you want to keep your Thrive on Chaos up the whole time. Now, I did just test this on a couple bosses and stuff, and I didn't do a whole lot of running in between, but with these higher monster power, keeping your buff full seems to be a bit easier because they don't die nearly as fast. So, I mean, there's going to be more chances to drop it than last patch, which was, you know, think about it, kind of silly on how easy it is to keep all that Fury up. But you still want to kind of spend Fury. You just want to manage it as well as you can. That still is the main thing behind this whole thing. But I do recommend Mighty Weapon and using Animosity for your Fury, keeping it up. Okay, now with that said, that's what I've been doing. I'm going to kind of go over the monster power system here and actually show you guys some stuff. So, first question, you get on the PTR or in the game when it comes out, and you'll be wondering how you can actually turn it on. It's pretty easy. Go to your game menu, you want to go to options. They do have it kind of hidden. Gameplay, and you want to check enable monster power selection. Okay, once you do that, you can go to change quest, and you can see you can select your monster power. What you want, you can do no monster power or monster power 10, whatever. I've done a few of them. I haven't found out that monster power number. I guess kind of like my sleep number, right? For sleep number beds. But I haven't found that perfect monster power number for my gear setup that I can farm just as quick and efficiently as I can on the live realms right now. Haven't found that just yet, but I'm still working on it and trying out different things. Like I said, monster power 10, it takes forever to kill anything. When I jumped it down to monster power 6, it still took me a long time to kill anything. But both those really didn't have it getting anywhere near dying, really. So if you want to do that sort of thing, the monster power stuff is pretty good. Here I'll do DiabloManDan again. We'll do them on monster power 10 and give you guys kind of an idea on what we got going on here. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to actually switch my mace to get my damage up a bit. Now, one thing I want to show you real quick on my gear is my current resistances. I mean, they are, I guess, considered to the live realms right now, they are pretty high, and that is pretty much due to almost have all resist on every piece. Just have a couple of ring, I think, and could be better on my boots that don't have it. We can see my 2-step bonus on the Immortal Kings gives you 60 more all resist. So that just jumped them up. This is unbuffed and buffed right here on this realm. You know, I'm in the clearly in the 900s. That's a good place to be for any kind of monster power level. I know the same setup on the live realms. I'm about 1100, 1200 resistances. So, you know, take that with what you will. But here is what's showing all that with the showing all that stuff there. So that's a good place to be. Let's see, you know, 700s, 800s unbuffed. It's a good place to be for any kind of monster power level, anything you're doing in the game. So I recommend aiming for that first and then adding damage to it. It's kind of the same way you build a sprint barb anyway. You focus on defense, then you add your offensive abilities and stuff like that on top, because you want to have a nice solid foundation. You don't want to just keep dying all the time. So I'm gonna head down here to the core. You can see the worst thing here is the succubus, their debuff, so that reduces your armor. See, they're still hitting me pretty hard. I'm not going to worry about killing anything. I'm just going to run straight to DiabloManDan. You see, since they're staying up alive so much, I can keep up my fury pretty easy. So the new fear makes you run crazy fast. So we're just going to run to the end. See, I probably don't even need to run the war cry. I probably could get rid of it, and I probably will test that out. So all right, here we are here. See, my fury is still kind of dropping a bit, but now it takes a little bit to get going, but now we got going, it's pretty smooth. Another main thing to keep in mind is, just like anything, if your fury gets completely full, you want to battle rage and kind of spam your sprint a little bit just to keep your buff going. Now you don't necessarily have to keep it, completely full the whole time for the Wrath of Berserker, especially on a boss like this, because he's right there. But you do want it to reset every once in a while. So it's taking a good while. This is definitely showing you that all the people afraid and crying on the actual forums and stuff. I mean, now you don't want to freak out before you get a chance to test stuff. So, R01 Sprint Barb is just as good as it's always been. Monster Power is a nice addition, I believe. Now it's going to be a while before I'll be farming Monster Power 10 all the time. I'll need probably at very least 150,000 more damage. So, that's going to be taking a while to do that, and that'll just be killing them in a fairly decent amount of time, but it'll still take a long time. Other things I've been doing on the PTR so far is farming my keys a little bit. I still haven't been able to get the plan to drop from the key guy in Act 4 yet, so still got that to do, and getting a couple other keys. I got just one as of right now, but haven't been on here a whole lot. Been fighting with the disconnects and crap like that. That's another thing, another quick tip. If you're trying to get on the PTR and it keeps telling you you keep being disconnected from BattleNet extremely fast as soon as you log in, then just keep trying. Same if you get the error 3005 where it tells you can't switch characters. Just keep trying. Just keep going and trying, because that's, I think, due to a connection issue as well. So whenever you'll have a chance to actually connect, then you shouldn't get that anymore. And I can understand if you've been trying to log on for a while and haven't been able to do it just yet, but just hang in there, keep trying. I mean, it took me probably about an hour and 20 minutes of continuous logging in to actually be able to get on here. Now, I got a bit more patience than a lot of people do, so it's not. So if that's not if you're not a very patient person, you might just want to wait until a lot of people are logged off or something, or they're on playing the new WoW expansion. See right there, ran out of fairy, but got him down. So he drops a ton of gold. I didn't have any stacks, so nothing to write home about. Let's look at these shoulders real quick and see if the fixes are any good on it. Nope, nothing good there. But I'll show you, since it's Monster Power 10, and I already have 198 Magic Find from the Paragon leveling, because I'm level 66. See, my Magic Find is 491 without stacks. You see Gold Find 494. It's pretty insane. That's the big bonus for fighting the monsters at these Monster Power levels. I mean, your Gold Find, Magic Find bonus you get will be different on what level you pick, but at 10 for me right now, 491%, which is pretty good and isn't too shabby. But as you can see, you still want 5 stacks before you fight bosses, and that'll take a good while, so I don't really farm here yet, but it's something to be able to work towards. And that's it for this video. I'm going to be doing some other videos and hopefully getting more videos up about the PTR and different stuff that you guys want to see. So if you like this video, make sure you thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to our videos yet, make sure you subscribe, and so you can be notified every time I put out a new video. And that's it, and until next time, guys.